necropotamus?
Welcome to the program. This is Metal Robot Reviews.
Welcome to the Metal Robot Reviews channel. I'm your host, Tom McKay, and this review was voted for by you. No, seriously, on Twitter I put up a poll so that I could, be lazy, and I gave no clear description of what they were, no titles, nothing like that, just a vague description of what we'd be talking about. And of the 4 albums I had lined up, without giving away who they were, 3 out of 3 people chose metal with no clear genre, which, surprise, it was this one. If you want to decide what the next video review is going to be about, there's another poll up on Twitter and Facebook right now at The Metal Robot, so that you can vote before the weekend is over. So once again, the poll is up on The Metal Robot on Twitter and Facebook, so make sure you vote while you still can. That out of the way, let's talk about Angelic Desolation, a band from Denver, Colorado. When I said that there was no clear definition of what these guys are, I meant it. On first listen throughout their back catalog, there was no clear idea of who these guys were. And even at first glance when it comes to this album, I mean, look at that album cover. Like, what is that? At first glance, can you tell what that is? I don't think so, and if you say yes, then you're either lying or you've been watching too much anime. But there are clear influences that you can pinpoint to. Early thrash metal, modern death metal, even grind music that you can pinpoint to get a kind of rough picture of what they are, especially when listening to their debut EP, Evilgasm, which on its own just kind of sounds like what Nergal would call his orgies. But aside from that, the overall compositions are hard to pin down throughout their entire discography, which is why the band ended up coining that term as American Razorgrind. Because the metal musical universe was not complicated enough! So getting into what we're to expect from the band's most recent EP, Quorum of Unspeakable Curses, we're hopefully going to hear something similar and get an idea of what these guys are really about. So, let's not waste much more time, let's get straight into it. When in doubt, just play the main riff, but lo-fi. Kill the riff-raff! Wait, did he just say kill the riff-raff? What the fuck?
Oh, hello, zombie. What are you doing into the portal? You'll die over there, man. Come on. Now I gotta kill you.
So it sounds like these guys are going for a bit of a tech death kind of sound, which if they stick with this kind of style, then we'll at least be able to nail down what these guys are doing. Fuck you guys. Die, sheeple. Die. Expose yourself to the truth while I murder you in cold blood. Stop for a second.
Can we talk about for a second what the hell a necropotamus is? No? Well, fuck you, I'm gonna look it up. You assholes aren't gonna tell me what it is. Oh, it just takes me to the song's YouTube link.
What the fuck is a necropotamus?
I don't think that the drummer knew exactly what was going on here, like what time signature he was supposed to be in. So I think he's just improvising and hoping to build up his left testicle that it works. Gotcha, bitch. How do I get over there? Oh, that's another one! Excuse me, what? It sounds like a gremlin fucked a robot's voice box and then its kid started screaming into a garbage disposal.
That explains why my throat feels weird.
Ew. Okay, whoever just growled, get the fuck out of Cannibal Corpse. No one wants you here. Honestly, I'm gonna save you some time here. It's pretty good. It's a good cover. The original, I think, was better, but this isn't half bad. Turn your fucking bass player up, though. But other than that, nothing really to report. You can just go to the conclusion now. We'll be good to go.
No. Listen, have the voice box cleaned out with the heaviest greaser you've got, or I'll have you find out what the gremlin did to it firsthand. Handed it early, didn't he? Of course he did. Overall, Angelic Desolation gave us 12 minutes of pretty decent music. It's nothing worth crowing about by any means, but to say that it's brazenly blitzing in its execution and visceral in its delivery is the understatement of the century. Honestly, I do think it's a bit unfair of me to look at this objectively on its own, given that, well, this EP is only 12 minutes long, and less than 4 of those minutes aren't even theirs. But nonetheless, if you liked the original stuff on this EP, then you can dig into their back catalog and you'll do just fine. This is good for its style. Which, yes, to an extent, the sound is uniquely their own, but they do have a very similar sound to other bands in their style. Decapitated, Aborted, and The Faceless have been here before and they'll be here long afterwards. But that being said, I do think Angelic Desolation does deserve a seat at that table. Find out for yourself and let the curse take you. 12 out of 15, because despite knowing who these guys are now, I'm still no closer to figuring out what the hell that album cover is. Like legit, I thought the album would help me, but I'm no closer to a bad trip than when I was inhaling gremlin semen. Wait, is that what a necropotamus is? So that was Angelic Desolation's Quorum of Unspeakable Curses. What did you think of the EP? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you now scared by the idea of gremlin cum? Let me know in the comments down below. But like I said, the poll for the next video on Metal Robot reviews is up on Facebook and Twitter at The Metal Robot for you to vote this weekend. So if you want to get your vote in before it ends, head down to the link in the description for Facebook and Twitter. But with that said, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like button, and if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, ring that fucking bell. I'll see you in the mosh pit next time. Have a good night.